I find it fascinating that when I look at the back end of this podcast behind the scenes, of all the many thousands of people who listen to this show every single month, so few of them have actually hit that follow button, and even fewer have ever left us a rating or a review. If you enjoy the podcast and you get value out of it, then I would ask that you do us a solid and just take a small moment to hit that follow button. And if you want to go just one little step further, take a second to rate and review the show. It means nothing to you, but it means everything to me. And you just taking a small amount of your time to support the show is going to allow me to expand the reach of this podcast, bring it to more and more people, and continue to bring you more and more value every single week. So wherever you are right now, just take one moment, tap that follow button, and if you want to go just a little step further, leave us a rating and a review. Thank you so much for listening in and supporting the show. Thank you for being here today, and let's dive in. Hey everybody, welcome to the Conscious Love Show. Whether you are single, you are in a relationship, or you're healing a broken heart, this show is here to inspire you, to remind you how beautiful, lovable, and amazing you truly are, and to give you the practical tools and insights to navigate from wherever you are right now to the loving relationship that you so deeply want to have. My name is Shane Kohler. I'm a certified transformational coach and trainer with over a decade experience helping people release their trauma and open their hearts to love. I've delivered seminars all over the world, coached thousands of people through my online platforms and programs, and every week I'm coming straight to you with the hottest insights and the best teachers around, bringing you powerful resources and profound conversations to heal your relationship with love, dating, and yourself. I'm so grateful you're here, and if it's your first time, welcome. You can count on me to always show up for you with my very best and a commitment to learn and grow myself so I can serve you to my maximum ability. Thanks so much for tuning into the show. I've got some awesome things planned for you today. So without further ado, let's dive in. So this is a great question from Under the Bodhi Tree. She's asking, how do I know if it's my avoidance or my gut? This is a powerful, powerful question. And I think this is one of those questions, right? Is it my ego or my higher self? Is it my protective strategy operating? Or is it my intuition and my higher wisdom and my higher knowledge giving me guidance? The way I want to answer this, the most simple way I can answer this, is that you've got to recognize, is this being motivated by fear or is it being motivated by love? That's the most simple way to answer this. And as you practice it, you'll get better and better at differentiating between the two. But is it motivated by fear or is it motivated by love? Because the higher self, the intuitive self, it's never really afraid of anything. And the ego, the survival protective self, it's afraid of everything. Right? It's afraid of everything. So the ego sees everything as a threat. It's always trying to protect you from anything that could go wrong in every relationship, in every situation. It's trying to predict and anticipate and control what might happen and see what would go wrong and anticipate against it and control circumstances. The intuitive self knows that you're safe. It knows that you're okay. It knows that even if it hurts, that you're going to get over it. It knows that life is long and that we have an incredible capacity to heal. And the intuitive self is never really afraid of anything. And so it doesn't operate from fear. It doesn't try to avoid. It doesn't try to control. All it does is it simply makes the most loving choice. Simply makes the most loving choice. And so I'll give one example about this that I think is probably common for a lot of people. A lot of people might be in a situationship dynamic, right? Where we're in a situation where I really like this person. I'm investing a lot of time and energy and thought, and maybe we have a physical, sexual relationship, or maybe it's, some other kind of relationship, but I'm investing a lot of energy and time and effort into this relationship. And I think about it a lot and I want more from it, but it doesn't seem like the person is really in a place where they're willing or able to meet me there. And I'm thinking if I just hold out, maybe it'll last. And so there's maybe this feeling inside of me that part of me wants to stay and part of me wants to leave. And this is an example where somebody might feel very confused, right? Should I stay? Should I go? Should I give this relationship a chance? Should I just cut my losses and realize it's not going anywhere? So what I want to say about this is question the underlying motivations. If there's something you want to communicate to this person, maybe about a need you have, about an intention you have, a boundary of I'm not going to continue to be in this relationship if it's not going anywhere, right? The thing you would like to communicate. What's driving that need to communicate? Likely, it would be love for yourself. I want to speak my truth. I want to tell this person how I feel. I want to assert a boundary and see if this person is willing to respect my boundary. And what might be your reasons for not communicating? They're probably based in fear. I'm afraid I'm going to lose the person. I'm afraid it's not going to go well. I'm afraid they're going to reject me. I'm afraid I'm going to be too much, right? So if you look at that, right, I'm in this situationship. It's unfulfilling. It's hurtful. It's unsatisfying. I'm not getting any clear direction from the person. It feels hot and cold. Communicating about that would come from love of self. Not communicating about that would come from fear. We could take the example of walking away, right? Maybe you have communicated about it. Maybe it's not going anywhere. Now you've gotten to a place where you're feeling like, I need to end this. I need to walk away. And you're caught in, should I leave? Should I stay? Well, what's motivating your desire to leave? Probably self-love, maintaining your self-respect, maintaining your dignity. Opening yourself up to more fulfilling possibilities, opening yourself up to a relationship that could truly be reciprocated. What's motivating you not wanting to leave? Fear. What if they change? What if I miss out? What if I never find anyone? Avoiding the pain that might come from leaving, the loss of the person. Right? So if in every situation you start to really tune into what is the voice of love saying, and what is the voice of fear saying? And you start to have the courage to choose love. That's how you learn to listen to your intuition. That's how you learn to listen to your gut. And it can be confusing because a lot of times we chase love under the guise of fear. We think, oh, but I really love the person and I should give them a chance and that's the more loving thing to do. But really underneath that is I'm afraid of being alone. I'm afraid of losing them. I'm afraid of them choosing someone else. And if I were to really love myself, I would honor my boundaries, honor my standards, honor my needs. I would believe that I am worthy of having someone who's willing to meet me and show up for me in a real way. So, great question. Thank you for asking it. It's a powerful one. And I think that's something we can all relate to and something we can all practice and get better at. Choosing love requires courage because it means we actively operate against our fears, right? Think about that for a moment. To choose love is to actively operate against my fear. Where my fear would say, stay and hold on. And if you leave them, they're going to find someone else and you're going to be alone and all of this, right? That's the voice of fear. Maybe the definition of courage is to face my fear, so to choose love requires the courage to face fear. But the more consistently we choose love, the more we start to really feel how safe we are. The more we start to really feel how worthy we are. The more we start to really believe in ourselves. The more we start to trust in a kind of divine or higher guidance. The more we start to believe that our lives and our path has purpose. That all comes from love. And the feelings of emptiness and scarcity and never-ending pain and that all comes from continuing to listen to the voice of fear. Thanks again for checking out the show. Please subscribe on whatever platform you listen to podcasts on the most. And I would love it so much if you leave a review and tell people what you think of us. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram @TheLivingRelationship to connect more closely. And I'm grateful to be supporting you on your journey to love.